Flexed biceps breaking ground. Alex Eala makes history as first Filipina in WTA top 50. The sun was just beginning to rise over Manila, painting the sky in shades of gold and rose as millions of Filipinos woke up to the headline that would redefine sports history in the Philippines. Alex Eala makes history. First Filipina in the WTA top 50. Phones buzzed. Radios blasted the news. Television hosts wiped emotional tears as they delivered the announcement. Schools replayed the moment on projectors. And across the archipelago, from Luzon to Mindanao, a surge of pride swept the nation like a tidal wave. This wasn't just a ranking update. It wasn't just a number. It wasn't just another sports headline. This was a fulfillment of a dream born on sun-soaked courts, grown through sacrifice, sharpened through relentless discipline, and strengthened by the unbreakable heart of a Filipino warrior. Alex Eala had done it, but the road to this historic moment was long, winding, and unforgettable. The girl with a racket and a dream. Years earlier, before the world knew her name, a young Alex would practice tennis on the cracked blue courts of Manila, her ponytail swaying behind her like a small flag of determination. She wasn't born into a world of privilege. She didn't train in fancy academies at first, but she had something rarer, more valuable: fire. Her parents saw it. Her coaches saw it. Even the tennis-playing kids at the local club saw it. One afternoon, after Alex returned from yet another junior tournament where she had defeated players older and taller than her, her father sat beside her under a mango tree near the court. "Alex," he said gently, "do you know why you win so much?" She shrugged. "Because I work hard." "You do," he said with a smile. "But it's more than that. You believe. You believe you can win, even when others don't expect you to." Alex grinned, wiping sweat from her forehead. "I believe because you believe in me." It was a simple moment, but one that planted a seed that would grow into history. The journey to the international stage. Alex's rise wasn't meteoric. It was methodical, consistent, powerful. She sharpened her skills in the Rafa Nadal Academy, competing day after day, perfecting her forehand, building a serve that could slice through pressure, and developing the mental toughness of a champion. She faced homesickness. She faced exhaustion. She faced players who underestimated her. But every time she stepped on court, she carried something stronger than any challenge: the hopes of a nation. Her breakthrough came in the juniors, where she captured Grand Slam titles that made the world take notice. 2020 Australian Open Girls Doubles Champion. 2021 French Open Girls Doubles Champion. Each victory was a step forward. Each trophy was a promise of what was coming next. Each photo of her holding a medal became a symbol of possibility for millions of Filipino children. Yet destiny had bigger plans. The transition from junior queen to professional warrior, moving into the professional tour, wasn't easy. The competition was brutal. Every opponent was stronger, faster, more experienced. There were matches where Alex walked off the court with tears in her eyes, questioning whether she was ready. But champions aren't built in victories. They're forged in struggle. And Alex didn't just face struggle. She embraced it, learned from it, used it as fuel. Her ranking climbed slowly at first, then steadily, then suddenly. She began defeating seasoned players, top 100, top 80, top 60, one after another. Her athleticism, footwork, and never-give-up spirit stood out. Commentators across the world said the same thing. This girl has something special. The match that changed everything. The tournament that launched her into the WTA Top 50 happened in Singapore, a tournament filled with tension, pressure, and a field of elite players. In the quarterfinals, she faced a former top 20 veteran. In the semifinals, she faced a rising star known for her powerful serve. In the finals, she faced a crowd favorite, a European player who had once mocked Alex's height. It was in that final match, under the bright stadium lights, that Alex displayed the heart of a true Filipino champion. She lost the first set. She was down 1-4 in the second. Fans began doubting. Commentators whispered that the dream would have to wait. Even the camera zoomed into her face, showing the pressure weighing on her young shoulders. But what they didn't see was the fire burning behind her eyes, the fire that started years ago on the cracked courts of Manila. Alex lifted her chin. She steadied her breathing, and she said quietly to herself, Hindi Akeo Sasuko, I will not give up. She came back from 1-4 to win the set 7-5. The stadium erupted. In the third set, she unleashed forehands that roared like thunder. She chased down impossible balls. She played with the pride of her nation pulsing through every movement. Match point came. The crowd leaned forward. Alex tossed the ball, hit a clean ace, and history was made. The world reacts. A Filipina on top. When the rankings were updated the following Monday, the world saw it. Alex Eala, WTA rank 48. Filipinos celebrated like it was a holiday. Students danced in hallways. Trike drivers played the news on their radios. Teachers paused classes to show the announcement on projectors. Celebrities congratulated her online. The president issued an official message honoring her achievement. And in her small childhood club, the same courts where she once practiced barefoot, children cheered her name. Alex, Alex, Alex. For the first time ever, a Filipina stood among the top 50 tennis players in the world. This wasn't just her victory. It was the Philippines' victory. Alex Eala speaks, words that brought a nation to tears. During her press conference, reporters asked her how she felt becoming the first Filipina in the top 50. A homecoming like no other. When Alex flew back to Manila, the airport overflowed with fans waving flags, banners, and posters. Security struggled to control the crowd as chants erupted. Mabuhay Alex Eala. Proud Camiso. Elderly women approached her with tears in their eyes. Young girls hugged tennis rackets, hoping to be like her someday. Parents told their children, you see, you can do anything. As Alex walked through Terminal 3, she wasn't just an athlete. She was a symbol of possibility, a symbol of resilience, a symbol of Filipina excellence. The legacy begins. Breaking into the top 50 was only the beginning. Alex vowed to aim higher, top 30, top 10, maybe even Grand Slam champion. But beyond rankings, she carried a bigger mission, to inspire. In interviews, she said, I want to build tennis schools in the Philippines. I want to help kids who can't afford training. I want them to have what I didn't have. She wanted to turn her success into pathways for others. And that, more than any ranking, is what makes her historic. A Filipina writes her name in history. Alex Eala didn't just crack the top 50. She cracked a ceiling that had stood for generations. She opened doors for Filipinos. She placed the Philippines on the global tennis map. She proved that greatness can come from islands, from grit, from dreams born in small courts under the tropical sun. And one day, when a future champion stands on a Grand Slam podium, lifting a trophy with Filipino pride in her eyes, she will whisper, because Alex Eala walked first. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.